Women are very, very complicated beings. I admit. You know, we ourselves, we don't get to understand why these things is like this. Oftentimes, our wants and our needs change constantly over time. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you 4 things a woman wants you to do, but is never, ever going to tell you. Yeah. So one of the things that the woman wants you to do, but is never going to open up to you, is that you should approach her. Now, if a woman wants you to approach her, even though she's feeling you, like she's feeling everything about you, she already likes you. She's already seeing like this guy is somebody that I like and I want to be in his life, or I want him to be in my life. She's already feeling you. But trust me, she's never going to tell you to approach her, right? So it is left for you as a man to read in between the lines, to be sensitive about this thing and pay attention to it. You know, read her body language, look at the way she, reacts when you are close with her, or when the both of you are maybe in close proximity. You know, so you as a man, you should be able to know or be able to tell that it's like this lady is feeling me. She wants me to approach her. Even though she likes you, a lady or a woman is never going to tell you, approach me. Because some of these ladies, they think that if they tell a man to approach them, they might think that the man will feel or think that she is loose, or she is someone who is just going to accept anybody's proposal. This is one of the reasons why a woman is never going to tell you to approach her. That is why I said earlier, as a man, you need to pay attention to this thing. You need to read in between the line. You need to pay attention. You need to be sensitive to understand that she wants you to approach her, right? So, even for instance, let's say you are in a friendship setting with this lady. You are just, the both of you are just cool friends. Now, this lady in her, because we women, we are easily to catch feelings for men. Quote me anyway. Women fall easily for men, especially when they have seen that good trait in you. Once they have seen that you are their spec, or you are this kind of guy that they like so much, trust me, you will see her falling for you. So if you are in a friendship setting with this lady, maybe the both of you are just good friends and nothing more. But for the fact that the both of you are close, there is something, maybe there's the way you do your things, there's the way you speak, there's the way you talk, there's the way you walk confidently. It's something that can begin to make a woman wants to, be in your life apart from just being friends with you. Yeah. So if you're in a friendship settings with this lady, now a time might come when she will begin to feel you, like she will begin to want you to be just more than a friend. Now she's expecting you, she's giving you this signal to approach her, to tell her something more than just what you discuss as just a normal friend. Yeah. So, you know, she begins to give you this body language. You begin to There's a way she begins to react when she's close with you. Now she's giving you that sign to approach her. So it is left for you now to be sensitive with the way she's reacting. Be sensitive with the way she does her thing. If you're able to understand her body language, then you should know that she wants you to approach her. She wants you to tell her something more than just what you discuss with just a friend. Yeah. So never expect a woman to tell you, approach me, because you will never, ever hear that from any lips of a lady. She's never going to tell you to approach her. So it is left for you as a man to understand that she wants you to do this now. Yeah. So the second thing a woman would want a man to do but is never going to tell him is, don't expect a woman to tell you how to approach her. Now, there are a couple of things you need to know before approaching a woman. Once you immediately you leave your house with the intention of maybe going to find, a wife material, or you want to find this lady that you want her to be in your life, or you know how you men do these things. You know, immediately you leave your house, be confident, feel attractive, feel good, just feel yourself. Just there's a way you are confident about yourself. Feel yourself. Immediately you leave your house, immediately you step out of your house and you want to approach a lady. There's a way you do these things. When you feel good about yourself, you feel attractive. You yourself, this kind of thing that you say, Kai, I'm feeling myself. This is how it is. So by the time you approach this lady, bet me you would not have anxiety about how to approach a lady, because most guys, they have this fear to approach a lady. They're always scared of being embarrassed. Yeah. So once you have confidence as a man, you remove this anxiety. There's a way you walk. The way you walk, you take your step, one step at a time. You walk one step at a time. So, and you feel good, you smell good, you approach a lady confidently. This is how a woman wants you to approach her. So never expect that a woman is going to tell you, please approach me this way, because you will never hear that from any lady. A woman is never going to tell you how to approach her. So it is left for you as a man to know how to approach a lady confidently. You know, your word, the way you speak, the things you say, let it be coded, let it just be on the norms. Be proud of yourself, proud of the way you approach this lady. Yeah. So feel good about yourself, feel attractive, smell good. This alone is something that can make you attract a lady without stress, or approach a lady without much problems. Yeah, so a human is never going to tell you how to approach her. That is the second thing women want you to do, but they will never tell you to do. Yeah, so the third thing a woman wants you to do, but is never going to tell you, is a woman is never going to tell you, take my number. A woman is never going to tell you, okay, I think I'm feeling you, please, I want you to take my number. She's never going to do that, because if she do that, she within herself, she'll be feeling like, if I tell this guy to take my number, maybe the guy will think that I'm too cheap, or I'm too loose, or I'm just over feeling him. So don't expect a woman to tell you, take my number, when you have approached her, right? So don't expect a woman to tell you, take my number, because she is never going to do that. Yeah. So it is better for you as a man to like request for her number, like, can I have your number? Or it will be better, and it will be more confident for you as a man when you give out your number to this lady, even if you don't necessarily need to ask her of her own number. Yeah. So don't expect a woman to tell you, take my number. It is better you as a man, you request for this lady's number, because now you already like her. Maybe this lady is somebody that you have been seeing. Maybe in church, you saw this lady in a church, or maybe at a party, or even a club somewhere. You just immediately, you just see her in your head, you'll be like, "Ah, I think I like this lady, and I think I want to settle down with such kind of person." Now, immediately you approach this kind of person, immediately you approach this lady, it is better when you start a catching conversation with her, and you see that she's getting along. It is okay for you to request for her number. Don't expect that she's going to tell you, please take my number. A woman is never going to tell you that. Even though she wants you to take her number, she's never going to tell you to take it. So it is better you take her number, you request for her number, or you give her your number, right? So that's, you understand how this thing works. Yeah. So the fourth and the final thing that you should never expect a woman to tell you is, a woman is never going to tell you, I like it that you're here, or I want you to leave. If, for instance, you are having this conversation with her, now you have approached her, you're having this conversation, a woman will now tell you, I like the fact that you're here with me. Most women, sometimes we have pride. We don't want to, to do things like we are overdoing it. So a woman is never going to tell you, I like the fact that you are here with me, please stay, or I want you to leave. So once you are able to get the attention of this lady, once you're able to get the attention of this lady, now don't begin to talk about irrelevant things. Don't start your conversation on a very high topic that will easily turn her off. Once you start a conversation with this lady, start with, you know, ear catching things, things that you know that when you see it, she would be able to pay attention to it. Yeah, don't go and start a conversation about the numbers of houses you've built or the numbers of cars that you have. Most ladies are not being freaked by this kind of things. Most ladies are not moved by this. So immediately, by the time you start conversation on this ground, then trust me, you have used your hand to spoil show for yourself. Yeah. So once you are with this lady, say things, this captivating conversation with her, things that will make her be interested in what you're saying. Yeah. So, and don't expect that she's going to tell you, please, I don't like it here. Now, if you're having conversation with this lady, does she pay attention to her phone more than she pay attention to what you're saying? Now, if you observe that when you're trying to speak with her, if you notice she's not paying attention to what you're saying, rather she's just busy pressing her phone, then I would advise you to respectfully respect yourself and leave. Because now she's not interested in you, she's not interested in whatever thing you're saying. So it is better you leave so that you don't get embarrassed, especially in public. I'm sure you would not like it. Yeah. So, but if you notice that when you are talking, she's getting along with the conversation, then it is possible that she's feeling you, she's feeling whatever thing you're saying. Now she likes the fact that you approach her. Yeah. So don't expect a woman. A woman is never going to tell you, please stay. I like the fact that you're here with me, or please leave. So these are the things that women want you to do, but they will never mention it to you. So please, it is left for you as a man. And this in this particular um thing, in this particular situation, you men, you have a larger role to play. So you need to pay attention and be sensitive to these kind of things, because women, the way some things today, this thing that we want tomorrow might not be what we want. So our needs and our wants change over time. Yeah, so these are the things that women want you to do but will never tell you to do it. Yeah. So thank you for watching. Please, if you find this content valued, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And to all my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming by. I love you all. Yeah, so thank you and see you in my next video.